Rome wasn't built in a day, and it certainly didn't rise to power unchallenged. Throughout history, the Roman Empire faced some of the most formidable foes the ancient world had to offer. But who were these rivals, and how did they shape Rome's story? Before we dive into these epic struggles, if you love exploring history's greatest stories, take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us bring more amazing content your way. Now let's begin. One of Rome's earliest and most dangerous foes was Carthage, a seafaring empire with immense wealth and power. Their rivalry culminated in the Punic Wars, 3 brutal conflicts that changed the Mediterranean forever. The Carthaginian general Hannibal Barca became a nightmare for Rome. His daring march across the Alps with war elephants left the Roman Senate stunned, and his crushing victory at Cannae remains one of the most studied military strategies in history. But even Hannibal's genius wasn't enough to defeat Rome's resilience. After over a decade of campaigns, Hannibal was ultimately defeated at Zama by Scipio Africanus. Carthage's fall solidified Rome as the dominant power in the Mediterranean, but imagine if Hannibal had won. How different might the world have been? To the north, the Germanic tribes proved to be an entirely different kind of challenge. Their decentralized power and mastery of guerrilla tactics kept Rome on edge for centuries. One of the most devastating defeats for Rome came in the year 9 CE at the Battle of Teutoburg Forest. Here, the Germanic leader Arminius ambushed and annihilated 3 Roman legions. This crushing loss halted Rome's expansion into Germania and left a scar on their ambitions. Even as Rome recovered, the Germanic tribes continued to haunt their borders, culminating in the sack of Rome itself by the Visigoths in 410 CE. It was a symbolic blow that proved even the Eternal City was not invincible. Turning eastward, the Parthian Empire presented a different kind of threat. Their secret weapon was the Parthian shot, a tactic where their horse archers feigned retreat only to turn and unleash devastating volleys of arrows. At the Battle of Carrhae in 53 BCE, the Parthians dealt Rome one of its worst defeats. Marcus Licinius Crassus, one of Rome's wealthiest men, was captured and met a grisly end, reportedly having molten gold poured down his throat as a symbol of his greed. Despite centuries of conflict, neither Rome nor Parthia could ever gain a decisive upper hand. Not all of Rome's enemies came from outside its borders. Spartacus, a Thracian gladiator, led a massive slave revolt that shook Rome to its core. His rebellion grew into an army of over 70,000 escaped slaves and gladiators, defeating Roman legions sent to crush them. Though Spartacus never aimed to overthrow Rome itself, his struggle exposed the vulnerabilities in Rome's reliance on slavery. In the end, he was defeated by Marcus Crassus, but his fight for freedom remains a powerful symbol of resistance. Finally, let's journey to Egypt, where Cleopatra VII became one of Rome's most enigmatic rivals. She was a queen, a strategist, and a master of alliances, first with Julius Caesar and later with Mark Antony. Together, Cleopatra and Antony challenged Octavian, later Augustus, in a power struggle that would determine Rome's future. Their defeat at the Battle of Actium in 31 BCE marked the end of Egyptian independence and the dawn of the Roman Empire. Cleopatra's death was as dramatic as her life, cementing her as one of history's most fascinating figures. From Hannibal's daring campaigns to Cleopatra's political genius, Rome's rivals tested its resilience and shaped its destiny. These adversaries weren't just enemies. They were part of what made Rome the empire it became. Who do you think was Rome's greatest rival? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more incredible stories from history.